Oh my goodness, collective. When I tell you the energy coming through right now is absolutely insane, I mean it. This person who thought they had it all figured out, who thought they could just do whatever they wanted without consequences, baby, they are going through it right now. And you know what the wildest part is? They finally see you for who you really are, and it's tearing them apart. I'm talking about full-on regret, sleepless nights, comparing everyone to you, and realizing that the person they are with now, that person doesn't give a single care about them, not one. And collective, the karma is so thick in this reading, I can barely breathe. The universe is serving up justice on a silver platter, and this person is being forced to eat every single bite of the pain they caused you. So, if you're ready to see exactly what's happening behind the scenes with this person who took you for granted, stay with me because this is going to blow your mind. I'm talking about revelations, public humiliation, and a level of regret that this person has never experienced before in their entire life. Hey, beautiful souls, it's your girl Alara here with True Soul Tarot Guidance, and welcome back to another collective reading. Before we get deep into this energy, I need you to understand something important. Only take what resonates with you. If something doesn't fit your situation, leave it right there. This is a collective reading, which means it's meant for many people. So take what speaks to your spirit and let the rest go. Indeed, it is quite astonishing. The initial card I am drawing here is the Seven of Swords, which collectively reveals everything I need to understand regarding this individual's behavior in your relationship. The Seven of Swords signifies deception, covert actions, falsehoods, and hidden agendas. This individual did not act with integrity while interacting with you. They were concealing secrets, sharing half-truths, and likely engaging with others behind your back. Some of you may have caught them in the act of lying, cheating, or simply being entirely dishonest about their intentions. This is a person who believed they were clever, who thought they could manipulate situations without facing consequences. They behaved as if they were invulnerable, as if the rules did not apply to them. However, what this person failed to recognize is that you possess a profound intuition, a deep connection to your inner wisdom, which allowed you to sense when something was amiss. You may not have had all the evidence immediately, but your spirit was alerting you that this person was not genuine with you. You sensed it in your gut, in your dreams, in the way they gazed at you or evaded eye contact. You perceived it in how their narratives did not fully align, how their demeanor changed when specific subjects arose. Your intuition was persistently urging you, and even when you attempted to dismiss it or extend them the benefit of the doubt, that awareness only intensified. And what is truly empowering about this? You had enough faith in yourself to ultimately take action based on that intuition. You refused to allow them to manipulate you into believing you were paranoid or irrational. You remained steadfast in your truth. And now, oh my goodness, this individual is facing someone who is treating them precisely as they treated you. But even more severely, the person they are currently involved with, or the individuals in their life now, are exhibiting the same deceitful energy that they introduced into your relationship, and it is consuming them from within because they are fully aware you would never treat them in the manner they are currently being treated. They are facing a barrage of deceit, betrayals that caught them off guard, and individuals exploiting them for financial gain, status, or connections. They are experiencing a harsh reality akin to receiving a taste of their own medicine, which is the most bitter experience they have ever encountered. The spirit is revealing specific memories this individual has of you. The way you consistently checked in on them throughout the day, the way you recalled minor details about their life that they casually mentioned, The way you provided encouragement during their moments of self-doubt, the way you celebrated their achievements, no matter how small, and the way you exhibited patience with their imperfections while allowing them the space to develop. All these aspects that they once took for granted are now haunting them as they come to understand how rare it is to encounter someone who truly cares in such a manner. In contrast, the individual they are currently involved with does not exhibit any of these qualities. There is a lack of emotional support, no genuine interest in their life, and no effort to make them feel valued or appreciated. Allow me to draw the next card, as the spirit is strongly urging me to illustrate how this person is feeling at this moment. Oh, how intriguing. We have drawn the Five of Cups. This card symbolizes regret and loss. Observe the imagery. A figure stands with their head bowed, fixated on 3 overturned cups while 2 cups remain upright behind them. This card emphasizes the tendency to concentrate on what has been lost, neglecting to recognize what is still accessible. This precisely reflects the current state of this individual. They are engulfed in regret, unable to cease their thoughts about what they lost when they lost you. They are replaying every moment, every disagreement, every instance where they chose to be cold, distant, or dishonest. They are reflecting on all the occasions you attempted to communicate with them, sought to resolve issues, and endeavored to love them despite their turmoil, only to be met with rejection. This individual is currently experiencing profound emotional distress. It appears they may be facing depression or some form of mental breakdown, as the burden of their decisions is finally weighing heavily upon them. Furthermore, what exacerbates their situation is the partner they are currently with, who is making them feel utterly worthless. This individual is demonstrating what it means to be with someone who fails to appreciate you, who does not value your time, and who disregards your feelings. The new partner, or these new individuals in their life, are treating them as merely an option, an afterthought, as if they are fortunate just to be in their company. This treatment is severely damaging their self-esteem in ways they never thought possible. It is almost poetic justice, collective, as this is precisely how they made you feel. Each time they neglected your needs, each time they caused you to question your worth, each time they behaved as though your requests for basic respect and reciprocity were excessive, and every instance they made you feel inadequate, all of that is now returning to them, magnified. They are undergoing the same confusion, the same pain, and the same frustration of attempting to love someone who does not reciprocate their efforts. They are experiencing what it is like to give endlessly from an empty cup, to continuously offer without receiving anything in return. This is breaking them down in ways they never imagined possible. Allow me to draw another card, as I need to ascertain precisely who this individual is currently involved with. Oh my goodness, we have drawn the Devil card, and collective, this is significant. The Devil card symbolizes toxic attachments, manipulation, codependency, and being ensnared in a relationship with someone who exerts control over you. This connection is decidedly unhealthy. The person to whom they are currently attached is controlling, manipulative, and potentially abusive in some manner. This may constitute emotional abuse, psychological manipulation, financial domination, love bombing succeeded by indifference, and incessant criticism masked as humor, leading to isolation from friends and family, leaving this individual feeling trapped. The astonishing aspect is that this individual willingly entered this predicament. They made a choice. They believed the situation would be more favorable. They thought they could find someone better than you. They assumed they could enjoy the best of both worlds. However, what they encountered on the other side was a nightmare. It has become evident that the person they are currently involved with does not genuinely love them at all. This individual perceives your person merely as a resource, something to exploit and deplete. This could involve someone taking advantage of them for financial gain, social status, accommodation, connections, or emotional affirmation without offering anything substantial in return. In their arrogance, your person failed to foresee this outcome. They were accustomed to being in control, the one making decisions, and the one who could come and go at will. They were used to having the advantage in relationships, but now they have encountered someone who has turned the tables, leaving them entangled in ways they never anticipated. What is even more disheartening for them, collectively, is that they cannot obtain genuine support from those around them, as their acquaintances are weary of this person's turmoil. They are fatigued from hearing the same grievances, the same victim narratives, and the same justifications. Some individuals may even confront your person, stating, "Well, you treated that other individual the same way. Why are you surprised this is occurring to you now?" Your person finds themselves without a retort, as this is the truth. They cannot assume the role of the victim when everyone is aware of their behavior. Their reputation is being laid bare. Those who once viewed them as charming and charismatic are now recognizing the toxic patterns. The mask is coming off, and they can no longer maintain it. I am also sensing that some individuals within their circle are actually deriving pleasure from witnessing their struggle. These are individuals who smiled at them but never truly appreciated them. People who harbored jealousy or felt wronged by them in the past. Now, those individuals are sitting back with popcorn, observing the unfolding of karma. Your person is coming to the realization that they do not possess as many genuine friends as they once believed. They are recognizing that many of their relationships were superficial, based on what they could provide for others or how they enhanced others' appearances. And now, in their vulnerable state, no one is eager to assist them. At this juncture in the reading, I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to those of you who support this channel. If this message resonates with you, if you are finding clarity and affirmation through these readings, please consider supporting the channel with a super thanks of $10, $20, or $30. Your support genuinely aids me in continuing to deliver these messages from Spirit and helps this channel grow, allowing me to reach more individuals in need of this guidance. Additionally, if you wish to access exclusive content and more in-depth readings, I encourage you to join as a channel member. You will receive special perks and content tailored for our community, including extended readings, behind-the-scenes content, and priority access to new videos. I am immensely grateful to everyone who supports in any capacity, whether through watching, commenting, sharing, or providing financial contributions. It means the world to me and enables me to continue this work. Now, let us return to this energy, as Spirit has more to disclose. So, collective, let me draw the next card because I am eager to discover what this person truly desires at this moment. And oh my, the Two of Cups has appeared, but it is in reverse. The upright Two of Cups represents the pinnacle of partnership, the mutual affection, balanced relationship, and harmony shared between two individuals is a remarkable energy characterized by reciprocity, mutual recognition, and collaborative growth. Conversely, this situation reveals that the individual in question is yearning to reclaim what was once shared with you. They desire to restore that equitable, loving, and reciprocal bond, yet they are acutely aware that such a restoration is unattainable at this moment. They have severed that connection. They have shattered the trust that existed. They have metaphorically demolished the foundation upon which you were attempting to build a future together, leaving them in a state devoid of genuine love, authentic partnership, and instead engulfed in chaos, dysfunction, and unreciprocated effort. This individual finds themselves perpetually contrasting their present circumstances with the relationship they once had with you, and this comparison is causing them distress. They reminisce about how you would check in on them, how you genuinely listened during conversations, how you took the initiative to plan activities, and how you demonstrated effort. They recall the small gestures you made that conveyed their significance, even when they feigned indifference or lack of appreciation at the time. They remember how you knew their coffee preferences, how you would share songs that reminded you of them, how you would surprise them with their favorite treats, how you would inquire about their work projects, and how you made room for them in your life by adjusting your schedule to spend quality time together, prioritizing them in ways that affirm their importance. Presently, those small gestures occupy their thoughts, as the person they are currently with fails to provide any of that warmth, consideration, or authentic care. There is a lack of effort to understand or appreciate them, resulting in a relationship that is superficial, transactional, or entirely one-sided, with your former partner bearing the brunt of the emotional labor. They are now coming to the realization of what they have lost, finally grasping that what you offered was not commonplace. It was not something they could easily find elsewhere. You exhibited a level of commitment and sincere concern that they are unlikely to encounter again, and they are aware of this. Additionally, I sense that this individual may be contemplating reaching out to you or is already in the process of doing so. They could be monitoring your social media, inquiring with mutual acquaintances about your well-being, or even composing messages that remain unsent. They are eager to ascertain whether you are doing well, if you have moved on, or if you are involved with someone new. In all honesty, collective, it is consuming them with anxiety to think about whether you are offering someone else the affection and energy that you once devoted to them. The mere idea of you finding happiness with someone who genuinely values you is their greatest fear at this moment. They are distressed by the thought of another person receiving the best version of you, the healed version, the version unburdened by their toxicity. Allow me to draw one more card to conclude this reading and determine the outcome of this situation. All right, we have the Ten of Swords, which signifies reaching rock bottom. This represents the lowest point possible. The Ten of Swords depicts a figure lying face down with 10 swords embedded in their back, symbolizing utter defeat, betrayal, and the conclusion of a painful cycle. This individual will need to reach rock bottom before they can genuinely transform. And truthfully, this is necessary. They must experience the full impact of their actions. They need to comprehend what it feels like to be betrayed, exploited, and discarded, as this is the only path to their growth. At times, individuals must be completely dismantled before they can reconstruct themselves in a healthier manner. The Spirit reveals that this person will undergo a very public humbling. Their facade will be stripped away, and others will witness their true self, not the charming, self-assured persona they project, but the insecure, toxic, and manipulative individual lurking beneath. This will undoubtedly be a source of embarrassment for them. It is going to be painful. Individuals whom they held in high regard will begin to lose their respect for them. Opportunities may slip away. Relationships may deteriorate. Their meticulously constructed persona is set to collapse, yet this is essential. This represents their tower moment, a total breakdown that must occur before they can reconstruct in a more wholesome manner. I am observing particular situations where this individual faces exposure. Perhaps screenshots of discussions are revealed. Perhaps someone they have wronged speaks out publicly. Perhaps they are caught in a facade that unravels their entire narrative. Perhaps a pattern of behavior becomes so evident that it can no longer be overlooked. Regardless of the form it takes, this individual will confront public accountability in a manner they have never experienced before, and they will not be able to charm their way out of it or manipulate the situation. The truth will prevail independently. At this point, I cannot ascertain whether this individual will ultimately engage in the necessary work to change, or if they will remain entrenched in these detrimental patterns. That decision lies with them. Some individuals reach rock bottom and utilize it as a springboard for transformation. Others reach rock bottom and merely continue to dig deeper. Some individuals finally become humble and acknowledge their need for assistance. Conversely, others intensify their victim mentality and attribute their issues to everyone else. I cannot foresee which direction this individual will take, but what I do know is that you, collective, are liberated. You are no longer burdened by the weight of that connection. You are no longer accountable for remedying someone who did not wish to be remedied. You loved them in the best way you understood, and that was sufficient. It has always been sufficient. They simply were not prepared to accept it. And here is what is so remarkable about your energy at this moment. While this individual undergoes total devastation, you are ascending. You are healing. You are rediscovering your value. You are drawing in superior opportunities, improved connections, and enhanced experiences. This is the outcome when you eliminate toxic energy from your life. You create room for blessings. You create room for individuals who will genuinely value what you contribute. You create room for the love you have always been worthy of. You create room for tranquility, for happiness, for authentic reciprocity. This individual recognizes you now, collectively. They acknowledge your worth, your brilliance, your enchantment, and it pains them deeply because they understand they will never have access to it again. They realize they squandered the best opportunity that ever came their way. They observe you from afar, whether literally, through social media or energetically through their persistent thoughts of you, and they witness your growth. They see you evolving into everything you were destined to become, and they are coming to the realization that they were hindering your progress. They were dulling your shine. They were stifling your potential. And now that you are liberated to soar, they can perceive just how extraordinary you truly are. While a part of me feels sympathy for their suffering, another part understands that this is divine retribution. This is the universe re-establishing equilibrium. This is karma executing its role effectively. Every tear you shed because of them, every restless night, every instance you doubted your value, every time you pleaded for fundamental respect and were denied, all of that is being addressed now. Not because you are a spiteful individual or because you wish them ill, but because the universe operates under certain principles. What you send out returns to you. How you treat others is significant, and this individual is grasping that lesson in a difficult manner. Therefore, if you are observing this reading, and you have been grappling with missing this individual or questioning whether you made the correct decision by leaving, let this serve as your affirmation. You undoubtedly made the right choice. You prioritized yourself. You prioritized your tranquility. You prioritized your future. You chose to disrupt a cycle that would have kept you ensnared for years, and that is the most empowering action you could have taken. You did not merely distance yourself from one toxic individual. You distanced yourself from a recurring pattern. You shattered generational curses. You said no to settling. You honored your worth even when it was scary, even when you still had feelings for them, even when part of you wanted to believe they would change. Before we close out, I want to ask you to help this message reach more people who need to hear it. If this reading resonated with you, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends. When you engage with the content, it tells the YouTube algorithm to push this video to new audiences, and that means more people get the confirmation and clarity they need. There are people right now who are questioning whether they should stay in toxic situations, people who need to hear that it's okay to walk away, people who need to know that better is coming. So, let's spread this message and create that ripple effect of healing and empowerment. Your engagement truly makes a difference in helping this channel grow and reach the people who need these messages most. Collective, thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this reading brought you the clarity and validation you needed. Remember, you are worthy of real love, honest communication, and a partner who shows up for you the way you show up for them. Don't ever settle for less than that. Don't ever dim your light to make someone else comfortable. Don't ever shrink yourself to fit into someone else's limited perception of who you should be. You are magic exactly as you are, and the right people will recognize that and honor it. I know some of you might still be in the thick of the pain. Right now, you might still be having moments where you miss this person or doubt your decision. That's completely normal. Healing isn't linear, but I want you to trust the process. I want you to trust that everything happening right now is redirecting you towards something so much better. The universe doesn't remove things from your life to punish you. It removes things to protect you and to make room for upgrades. Keep honoring your healing journey. Keep doing the inner work. Keep choosing yourself every single day and watch how your entire life transforms. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading. This is Blue with Twin Soul Collective Guidance, reminding you to trust your journey, protect your peace, and know that your best days are still ahead of you. The person who took you for granted is learning their lesson, and you're leveling up beyond anything you imagined. Keep going, beautiful soul. Your breakthrough is coming. Take care, and I'll see you soon.